Hello, my name is Alessandro Mendoza, and I welcome you to Flora's Domain. Me and my group have gathered most of the important facts and information for you to understand Flora's importance, its situation, and how we can protect it. And with that being said, let's get right into it.
Hi there. My name is Joshua, and when it comes to flora, the term itself refers to all plant life that is present in a certain area or period, typically naturally existing native plants. And their importance? Well, they give us raw resources, medicines, food, clothing, and even shelter. We eat food every day from plants, including cereals, grains, beans, nuts, vegetables, and even fruits.
Flora is significant for human existence, as these are responsible for the regulation for carbon dioxide in the air, and there are also a lot of benefits we get from flora. Since the ecosystem relies on air, animals, plants, and other living organisms are interdependent towards one another. Without the other, there will be imbalance in the ecosystem. So what is the situation of flora today? Floras in our ecosystem are greatly affected by various reasons. It could be caused by natural occurrences or human activities. And because of that, these floras are in danger. The effects of deforestation and pollution causes these plants and trees to have stunted growth, premature leaf drop, and delayed maturity, causing the plants to die early and unable to help in the regulation of air, which then leads to climate change.
Hi, I'm Derek Lucinario. I will discuss the biological process of flora. The flora comprises a complex web of processes that enable plants to grow, reproduce, and interact with the environment. It has four key processes: photosynthesis. Photosynthesis converts sunlight into energy by combining carbon dioxide and water to create glucose, the plant's primary energy sources. Reproduction. Reproduction, which varies among plant species and environment. One common method is seed production, where pollination occurs. Transpiration. Plants release water vapor through their leaves, maintaining their water balance and regulating temperature and humidity. And nutrient cycling is the final process, which involves plants absorbing and recycling nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium from the soil for growth and development. These processes are essential for maintaining health and diversity of plants in a given area, and understanding them can help us appreciate plants' vital role in our ecosystem.
Nitrogen is a vital nutrient for plants, and because of this, the nitrogen cycle is important in ensuring that plants get the nitrogen they require to develop and flourish. However, most plants cannot use nitrogen in its atmospheric form, so it needs to be converted into a form that plants can use. This is where the nitrogen cycle comes in. The nitrogen cycle is the process that converts nitrogen from one state to another, and it involves many crucial steps. The first step is nitrogen fixation, which is the process of converting atmospheric nitrogen into a form that plants are able to use, such as ammonia or nitrate. This process can be carried out by nitrogen-fixing bacteria which live in soil, or by lighting, which can convert atmospheric nitrogen into nitrate. Once the nitrogen is in a form that plants can use, it can be taken up by their roots and be used to grow. However, plants don't use all the nitrogen they take up, and some of it is released back into the soil in the form of organic matter such as dead leaves or plant roots. Decomposers such as fungi and bacteria break down this organic matter, converting organic nitrogen into ammonia or nitrate. This process is called ammonification, the second step in the nitrogen cycle. Overall, the nitrogen cycle is essential to the growth and survival of plants. Without it, plants wouldn't have access to the nitrogen they need to grow and thrive.
Today, we will be discussing the sulfur cycle and its importance to flora. The sulfur cycle is a biochemical cycle that describes the movement of sulfur through the ecosystem. Similar to the nitrogen cycle, the sulfur cycle is vital for the survival of plants, animals, and other organisms. Some of the sulfur is also released into the atmosphere as hydrogen sulfide gas, which reacts with oxygen to form sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide can react with water vapor in the atmosphere to form sulfuric acid. which can fall back to the earth as acid rain. This can have detrimental effects on plant growth and the health of the ecosystem. However, too much sulfur can be harmful to plants and can lead to reduced growth and yield. That's why it's crucial to maintain a balanced sulfur in the environment. To conclude, the sulfur cycle is a critical process that moves sulfur through the environment, and it's essential for the growth and survival of plants. Understanding the sulfur cycle and its importance to flora can help us maintain a healthy and sustainable ecosystem.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I'll be discussing how we can be less invasive. Invasive practices have been relevant situations experienced by the environment, particularly in the aspects of flora. The flora has been declining recently given the situation that because of industrialization and urban expansion, it created a less Chandelier's effect, in which the process that result in disturbance in the system would be resulting in adaptation. We can be less invasive by creating climate-smart crops. The knowledge of epigenetics can be a way to increase crop resilience on specific stresses, thus helping us to be less invasive. But humans are not entirely responsible for the invasive factors in flora, given that there is also invasive species in both flora and fauna. Another is, we can be less invasive by lessening the pollution that contribute to nitrification that may also affect the soil and also prevent the sulfuric intoxication that may also be toxic to plant life and may affect other organisms that help the plant growth.
Flora's existence has always been important to our ecosystem. However, in order to keep them, we need to know that we are the ones responsible for keeping them. Flora also relies on us as much as how we rely on them. In simple ways such as planting trees and growing them, we will be able to preserve what we still have today. I am Raisa Janel Ricablanca, and again, this is Flora's Domain.